Nigel, Manchester City FA Cup 5th round. How do you approach this game after, a really important win against Hull City?
Well, it is easier to go into the game, I think, with a positive mindset, having won a very important fixture at home at the weekend. The whole game was a tough one for us, but we came out on top, and I think we deserved to come out on top. And it just keeps our positive run going. So, going into a game of the magnitude that it is in terms of the team that we play, clearly it's going to be a tough ask for us, but we have a better chance of doing well going into it with a really good result at the weekend. So I'm pleased with how the players have approached the games since the new year. We've worked really hard to try and get some sort of momentum in the league, and I think the cup games have been a very positive aspect of that. So you consider the games against Swansea, the draw at home and then winning away was a really a good evening for us, with some key moments from people like Sam Bell getting his first goal, to go through, and then playing West Brom and having such a positive performance against a very good Championship side. It's earned us the right really to play against one of the elite teams in the world, and so I don't think anybody has any misconceptions about the enormity of the game and the task for us. But I think I just want our players to go into this game with a freedom to play and be themselves, be tenacious, make it difficult for Man City. I mean, we've got to be absolutely at our best and them not. But look, it's what it is, and it's we changed our kit at the weekend for the whole game and got off to a winning start, which is good, I think, for everybody involved. And it just means now that we've started a new era in a positive fashion, and I think that's something that's very important for us as a football club too. We just go into this game with not a freedom, but I want the players to enjoy the experience, but they'll only enjoy it by playing well and hopefully getting a really positive result. But we know how difficult that will be. But I think the important thing is for us to be the best versions of ourselves, and that's all we can ever ask for, really, as much as anything.
You talked last week about the Championship. It's so relentless.
Yeah.
And you can fluctuate in terms of position very quickly.
Yeah.
And I'm not using the word relief or distraction flippantly, but this game tomorrow, as you said, it can be quite liberating, can't it?
Yes, I've been fortunate in my career to have been involved in cup successes and really exciting cup runs. I suppose it's one of those where when you're not in them, the temptation is to talk about concentrating on the league programme. When you're in them, they are a really they can be an enjoyable, whether it's distraction or the focus changes. The league can be, the league's always will be for a club like us who aspires to be in the Premier League. The league programme has to always be the main emphasis. But of course, what this game represents to us with even our new signings from January, both Harry and Anis are cup tied. So it just frees up spaces on the bench where we will utilise it to introduce some of our younger, untried players. And what a great experience for them. Let's keep it in context. It doesn't mean that they have made it. It just means that we can expose them to a situation which again hopefully gives them the added desire to go on and be a success as a professional footballer. So look, there are always lots of real little gems along the way which help to add to what the experience is. But look, the bottom line is our punters and our players and all of us involved in our club will enjoy it if we play well and cause them problems. You know, we don't want to be in a situation where we respect them anyway. We don't need to show them any more respect than we already have for them. What we have to do is try and find a performance which gives us an opportunity of achieving something in the game. You know, and you know, cup upsets happen, but I mean, like I've said already, we're going to have to be absolutely on song and things to go our way. But who knows? Let's see.
We've talked about the young players in the squad, but you have got experience within the group. How important will that be? Say, for instance, like Matty James, who's played at that top level, Naki's played at the top level.
Yeah.
When they go up against, you know, players of the calibre of...
It's as important for those individuals to still enjoy the challenge themselves. So, look, knowing Matty James as a new, but also getting to know Naki as I know him now, I know that he'll be looking forward to it as an individual as well. You know, those players accept the added responsibility of helping to nurture talent within the squad, which is great. We need senior players with those types of skills as well as people to help bring younger players on. But I know that they'll also be looking forward to the game for themselves, to measure themselves, and I think that's also very important too. So look, the biggest thing about this game is we've earned the right to play a fifth round tie against one of the best sides in the world at home. So it's important that we make the most of that opportunity by playing as well as we can play. Outside of that, we can't really affect too much else apart from being as good as we can be, and that's what I really want us to that's what I want us to achieve. And then who knows, I think our fans will look forward to the game. They will want to see their team continue to play with the levels of commitment and desire that we've shown of late, and I think we've shown for, you know, in patches for long periods too. I think it's important that we continue to evolve as a club, and we do that together. We can't do that without our fans, and certainly the fans won't see a progression without believing in their team, and that's the most important aspect of all of this. And look, this cup game is it the most important thing? No, but if you get through to the next round, then again, it's something to look forward to, and we want to provide a real obstacle for Man City.
When nobody knows when draws are made, what kind of form you're going to be going into this game, but you have talked, we are on 12 unbeaten, and the supporters as well. For it to sell out so quickly and the feel-good factor at Ashton Gate at the moment, how important will that be?
Well, I think, look, I'm a realist as well. I know there will be an element of people wanting to see Man City. Of course they would. Why wouldn't you? They're a fantastic advert for the modern game, with a squad which, whoever they start, I mean, it's just full of internationals and top players. They are a huge draw. But I also think it shows that we've earned the right to be in that sort of a draw. It's, you know, people always have their opinions on who they want in cup competitions. For me, it's one of those. If you're going to win a cup, you're going to have to beat the best sides at some point anyway. It doesn't matter. So I've just always had this opinion about cup games. It's whoever you got next, just try and deal with it. Every cup tie that you play has its pitfalls. You know, if you play sides who are from the same level as you, then the expectations can be sometimes people are quite flippant that you should win them. Likewise, if you play sides from leagues below you, you know, that we would look at that and say we've got to be at our best, and that's how we want. Hopefully, that's how Man City will feel. Hopefully, a bit like that. That they will have a healthy respect for us, but they'll also know that they have quality in abundance. That, you know, the expectation would be for them to go through, but we just have to make sure that first and foremost we deal with our own performance. That's all you can affect.